Good morning. Thank you for letting me speak, first of all. So I always grew up in church, within the church culture, within the Word of God. But the first poem I wrote in 8th grade, it started, "Sometimes I wish, sometimes I wonder why I'm here, not there," meaning in Texas with a crazy aunt and uncle in a super abusive situation, and not here with my family. And as the poem progressed, it turned into this, "Sometimes I wish, sometimes I wonder, why am I even alive?" I was born 27 weeks. At 27 weeks, I was really premature. And it was this poem of just deep anger towards God of, why am I even here? You could have let me die, when I was young, when I was a baby, and I could be bypassing all of this, and I could just be in heaven right now with you. Instead, I'm here having to go through all these horrible things. And that's been my point of contact in faith for a lot of my life, is this deep, deep anger and this conflict of loving God and hating life and hating myself within this life and everything I've had to go through. With that, this is the first birthday, turning 29, that I wasn't experiencing deep depression or the beckoning of coming into depression, of the enemy saying, this darkness, this dark place is your home. You belong here. And that's really because of all of you guys. And that's really because of this church and having a church home and having a place and having a church family. When I was off loving my sin, the first time I didn't come to Bible study, the 20s and 40s, I lied to Deb and Bree and I said, I have to close at Rite Aid because I wanted to be in my own environment, in my own self-will. And they came, and here I see them coming across the street bringing pizza to me to have dinner and providing for me and Atticus. And that was the first bit of conviction, but it wasn't condemning. It was this love that poured from them and into me of my purpose, and that I have a place to be, and it's not where I was. And the first time I missed church, Jeff reached out and he said, "We missed you at church today. Is everything okay, sweetie?" And it was the first time that I ever felt like anybody cared whether I was at church or not. And Alice has committed herself to me Thursday mornings, just never ending. I dropped her like a hot potato. We committed for 6 months. I was going to coffee with her, and when I wanted to be doing what I was doing, I said, peace out. I don't want to meet anymore. It's too much of a conflict in my spirit. It's too much to face, to have accountability that came into that time with her. And when I reached out to her and I said, I know the Lord put you in my life because I need someone to trust. I need a woman in my life that I can trust. I need a mother. She was there for me. And she didn't say, oh no, you can't come back. And she didn't hold me to my sin. She said, oh, you were out doing your research. I knew what was going on. And she just received me back with open arms. And in the Bible, when Jesus had told John to embrace his mother, and it said, this is your mother and this is your son, I understand what that means because of you guys. I understand that love because of the love that you guys have given me. And I've never, never, never been in a point of my faith where I'm excited and I'm joyful because of the things I've gone through, where I no longer regret my life, where I want to trade it for someone else's life. It's a joyful suffering that I'm coming to understand, and that's because of you guys, and that's because of the love. When I gave my testimony a year ago, none of you shunned me. None of you guys turned away from me and said, you don't belong here. You guys hugged me and loved on me and said I was brave. And that's the love of Christ. And I thank you guys for that, because I've not been able to experience my faith in this kind of way, where it's not a point of conflict, but it's a rejoicing and a joy for my salvation. So thank you.